What is an example of something that's both low quality and expensive? I've noticed many items are lower in quality, but price is the same or more expensive. Example: wanted to replace a very specific purse from a known brand with exact same one I had purchased 5 years ago. Bought the exact same model for roughly the same price, and what a piece of crap it is now. All the hardware was super flimsy and cheap. Hello companies, we see what you are doing. I'd rather pay a little more to get the better quality, but you aren't giving me the option, so now I will go buy some other brand that actually is quality. Reusable grocery bags. Plastic bags are good for the environment and are high quality and inexpensive. Reusable bags are disastrous for the environment, very poor quality, and very expensive. One reusable bag does the same environmental damage as 7,100 plastic bags if you never wash it, and over 16,000 plastic bags of damage plus the 7,100 if you wash it once. It's all just a hypocritical virtuous circle. My internet service provider. I've lived in Georgia, Michigan, Ohio, and now Kansas, and I can say without qualification that Cox Communications is by far the worst ISP I've ever dealt with. The internet regularly goes down multiple times a day. I even got a remote-activated power switch so I can power cycle my router without having to get up. Eyeglasses, specifically those made by Luxottica. High-priced frames superficially branded and marked up as high as the general market will stand. Frames that cost dollars or less than $1 to make, sold for hundreds. It's an oppressive monopoly with too much market power in the hands of one large international globocorp. Modern American homes. I have seen so many videos where people lean pee in a post, or a dog pulls on a leash attached to a post on the veranda. Completely falls apart. I just can't believe things are made so weak. Maybe only specific houses or areas, but too many, that's for sure. Anything that is marketed as gaming chairs, gaming keyboards, gaming headsets, etc., most of the time are both expensive and terrible quality, while many alternatives are the opposite. Chanel. Massive price increases. I think their cheapest purse is around $3,000 CAD now, with massive quality decline. Wonkier stitches, dry leather and super cheap gold plating nowadays. Me. For something that lives on PBJ, Dr. Pepper, and cheese crackers, I sure am expensive to keep alive, and your return on investment isn't good in the slightest. Anything low quality is expensive in the long term because it needs to be replaced many times, costing more than one good quality item lasting the same or longer. Anything related to Beats Audio, their laptop speaker thing is abysmal and ruins music, and their headphones are cheap passy crap that distort music. Gaming consoles. They do less than a computer and most times more expensive than a computer. You also have to pay separate fees for online use. Groceries. It's hard to find produce that isn't borderline decomposing these days, but it costs for 5x what it did a few years ago. My house, pills, exams, toddler, etc., etc. And I pay for it all, but I look like a crunchy old crisp packet from 2001, with planned obsolescence having bled into every aspect of consumer products. I'm going to say just about everything. What is an example of something that's both low quality and expensive? Answer: anything made in America. Voting for Democrats. Typically low quality leadership, and they always increase our taxes and cost of living. Apparently LG appliances. Class action versus them right now for building their appliance to fail quickly. Tesla Cybertruck. Horrendous quality issues, rust, etc. Resale value on those vehicles will plummet. Samsung appliances. More expensive than most other brands and the quality has dropped tremendously. Tesla. It's fucking garbage in terms of the quality of materials and how they are put together. According to a lot of the Google-related subreddits, the Pixel, and Google hardware in general, most clothing these days are horrible quality. You are lucky if they last a fashion season. Appliances. I have to replace every 5 years. My parents had one refrigerator my whole life. Tea. Anywhere but at home. Absolutely nothing in this thread will compete with traveling by train in the UK. Apple, Bose, Bang Olufsen, Dyson, SMEG. Basically any form over function brand. Consumer fuel at gas stations. Bare minimum quality and a heck of a markup. Pretty much any major appliance, refrigerators, stoves, dishwashers, chips, and I mean all types from food to tech. It's so expensive. Some of those Kardashian products, Kylie Swim reviews were bad. Everything we buy these days. That's the idea, I'm sure. Closing time at the bar. Alternatively, online dating.